The US dollar. So dollar's been going under a little bit of pressure because obviously markets, as I said, they're going to react and they're going to be narrow-minded to the lower inflation. As I said, this was likely to come down because obviously we had a over 21% drop in oil price, which is a key driver of why inflation was so high in the first place. Obviously, oil prices dropped substantially. But now, obviously, as you know, oil prices are picking up to the upside, and we are up. When you look, just to put this in perspective quickly for you, we are up this month, oil 20+%, with more room to potentially squeeze to the upside. So keep in mind that inflation is going to come back into play. It's still a problem, as highlighted by Kevin Warsh. Kevin Warsh said inflation's still far too high. He didn't go in and he said we're going to, he's vowed to defeat inflation, to get monetary policy right. So that does mean rate hikes are potentially coming, but he didn't give any specific guidelines as such. Inflation, market expectations for rate hikes in July have dropped substantially, 16.6%. But again, that's narrow-minded. When you look at bond yields are still very much elevated. If you jump over to yields, okay, US 10 yields, obviously we had the pullback, but holding ground. I'm expecting this to hold ground. This is a true reflection of reality. Markets are out of touch in FX and everything, where we had that big pullback, but it made sense to have that pullback in the dollar anyway, I guess, So grab some liquidity down here again. It'd be great if we can really sweep the liquidity of these lows and then push the upside, but still holding structure. Nothing's changed for now. Obviously, markets being narrow-minded with out-of-date, make that clear, out-of-date data. So long as the structure holds, we'll be drawn into the next area of liquidity at 102 and higher high will be formed. Obviously, with timing and all that is very key. Understanding when to enter the sweeps, obviously the flip side for euro, dollar, so on and so forth. Guys, daily analysis, trade ideas, all that good stuff, understanding timing. You can check out the KenMacro desk. There is a link to that below. Obviously, all the trades that I'm taking, all the trades that I'm looking to take, all that good stuff, again, via the KenMacro desk. Also, you can capitalize on an offer right now for the macro trading blueprint, which gives you access for 1 year to the KenMacro desk and gives you access to, obviously, all educational materials, baby. Other than that, catch you next update.